Ooh, that is not baby hair, honey. That is fully grown retirement hair. Hi, cyber sisters and misters. Welcome back, subscribers, first timers, revisiting peekers. Welcome, welcome. I see you're back again. Just stop holding up that wall and come and join the party. Subscribe. In today's video, we're gonna chat. You know, we're gonna chop it up a little bit while I do my hair and some light skincare. A quick protective style. This hairstyle has been up for about 4 days. This style did post on my channel. I posted it one day earlier in the week. I'll link it in the cards or in the DB below. First and foremost, I'm going to start with cleaning my makeup off. I didn't wash my makeup off last night when I got in from the movies. Let's get started with this micellar water by Daily Defense, and I'll just put it on a pad. Start under my eyes and sweep upward when I clean my face, or try to remember to do that because gravity is going to pull our face and our skin down anyway, so I don't want to help it out. So a lot of product was left on my face. I don't know if you can see that, right? A lot of dirty makeup. Not that you even want to see that, but that's what I'm working with over here. So now I'm gonna go in with this collagen spa treatment mask. Soothing 15-minute facial therapy, helps to firm, tone, and revive skin elasticity. It's in the shape of your face, so it has the little cutouts for your eyes, nose, mouth. Okay. Which way does it even go? These the eyes? Okay, there we go. Now this looks like a face. Okay, okay. Okay, I think I got it now. Let's try it again. I'm going in, going in. Oh no. Maybe these eye flaps should be outside. Oh, that's cold. Oh, geeshy. That is cold. That is cold, guys. Okay. I'm probably supposed to have this on my mouth too, but I don't want it on my mouth. So, stretch that open. Woo, that's cold. That's ice cold. And don't forget, it's 38 degrees outside, and I just had it like downstairs in the window all night. In the windowsill. Don't ask me why. It's just where it landed after I took my purchases out of the bag. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Bear with me. Okay. Feels good. That's pretty good. I think I like it. I think I like it. I'll get my mustache area. So I'm supposed to leave this on my face for 15 minutes. I guess I'll do that while I'm prepping my hair. So this says, smooth mask, gently wear mask for 15 minutes to wash off all remaining residue immediately after treatment, as leaving on longer can cause an allergic reaction. Okay. We went to the movies last night and saw Harriet. If you haven't seen it, go see it. It's an awesome, awesome movie. I mean, I really enjoyed the singing that was in it. I'm not saying that it was a musical, not even close, but there was some singing in the movie. And the star in that movie, I'll link her name here, Cynthia Erivo. But I remember I saw her on Broadway in 2016. She was Celie in The Color Purple. She was excellent. Oh my gosh, I mean, she is an amazing singer. Her acting is bomb. I'm not going to give it away or anything, but in the movie, the slaves do sing sometimes. You know, they would encode messages within their song. Like, for instance, Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, from what I read. That was a message about Harriet. So if you take the C off of chariot, you end up with Harriet. It's just spelled differently. But it was a message that the slaves would use to say, basically, hey, Harriet is back. If you want to go with her, hit that journey, escape to freedom. She is on her way back. So be ready to follow her lead. I don't know if I can take this on my face anymore. I'm going to take it off right now. I'll be back. All right. And where was I? I'm going to add some my Eucerin. I love it. It doesn't clog my pores. I need to put my psoriasis medication on. All right, guys, I'm back. My scalp is clean, my hair is clean, blow dried and moisturized. Picking up just where I left off, I was talking about the encoded messages and songs that the slaves sang, you know, repetitive rhythms during repetitive manual labor. It was a way to pass the long day, but those messages were also meant for so much more. They were used as a way to communicate, you know, a strategic way to communicate with the other slaves. Singing was a tradition, and for a white person to hear a song, Swing Low, Sweet Chariot, they did not think that it was talking about chariot. It is coming to take them away. Swing low, you know, it's talking about being in the South, you know, the local states of America, being down south. They were talking about wanting to go free and go up north. You know, I grew up in Southern churches, and we always sang those types of songs. Songs like Still Away, Still Away, that song. Excuse me, it had another meaning. To a free person, still away meant, and I want to go to heaven, I want to be with the Lord, that kind of thing. But to American slaves, it meant I'm going to steal my body, my person, because I'm property, and for me to belong to myself, I need to steal myself away to a free land, to a land where I can be my own master. You know, can't imagine. Cannot imagine. I kind of got ahead of myself. I didn't even tell you what the movie is about. The movie is about Harriet Tubman pioneered the Underground Railroad to help free enslaved African Americans from bondage, from southern plantations. I tell you though, that movie put me through some emotions. The lineup of actors is amazing. There's some heavy hitters in this movie. Now, that one guy, Omar J. Dorsey, that plays Hollywood Queen Sugar. I'm not going to spoil it. Again, I'll say that again, but he was a slave catcher in the movie. And that struck a nerve with me. It was a lot. Janelle Monáe and Leslie Odom were also in the movie. And we enjoyed the movie. It was a good night out. So moving on. Do a length check. Right here. So now I'm adding a couple of thin, small ponytails so that the combs and bobby pins will have something to grip to. I added 2 on each side of my head. Just push this little hair comb in under the band. Just push it in. So now I'm just pushing the comb down under the foundation of the skinny ponytail. I'll also use a few bobby pins to hold the track in place. Simple, simple. I'm using auburn colored hair for a highlight, low light effect. Using a little bobby pin here. And I'm going this way versus that way. Just straight back. And that hair it's not going anywhere. I think I have 1, 2, maybe 4 bobby pins and that side comb over here. To avoid the bobby pins becoming uncomfortable, be sure to push them back toward the weft of the track versus down in your scalp. You might have to adjust that bobby pin, especially that first one. Look, yesterday morning started super duper early. Amari and I were out of the house super early. I had an 8 a.m. appointment for a mammogram, and this is my second time trying to get out to that place. So the first time I had Amari with me, and their family room was being remodeled, so of course I had to reschedule, you know, because of the radiation exposure, and I didn't want to expose Amari to that risk. You know, we got to make sure we're healthy. We're doing what I can for early detection. I know I've been getting mammograms since I was 25. I was having some issues, but after having my girls x-rayed, I took Amari to the movie theater at about 10 o'clock to see Dora the Explorer, which he absolutely loved. But I just was not interested in Dora, Diego, or Swiper. So after the movie, took a friend to the airport at about 1:30. I was trying to get out of it. I sent her a message asking could I send her a Lyft or send an Uber. She's always nervous about flying, and she also said that she wanted to talk to me face to face about something that has been going on in her world, but my laziness was kicking in, and it was Amari's nap time. I just didn't feel like driving to DFW airport, but I'm glad I did it because as it turns out, I'm the one that really needed to talk, and I really needed to hear her because what she was going through is something that I went through in the past. I thought I was over it, but I really wasn't. Y'all, girlfriend time is so important because, you know, as adults, we're quick to lose those contacts with genuine friends who care about us, who love us, not because they share our blood, but they just share our love. And that's just it. So after the doctor's appointment and the movies and the airport, then I needed to go grocery shopping. And if I thought Amari was tired before, he did fall asleep almost as soon as my friend got in the truck during just about that whole ride to the airport and back. And so I went to the grocery store, and Amari showed his behind in that store. He saw a little boy with a toy, and it went downhill from there. But mind you, it was Amari's birthday last week, and he got so many toys. But you know, when we see something we wanted at that time, not just children but adults too, you know, impulsive shopping. So anyway, he became fixated on that Nerf gun, and that toddlertude began. He folded his arms, and that's a no-no with me. He poked those lips out and started huffing and puffing and crying. I empathized with him. So I wiped his little face and I reminded him of all those birthday toys that he has at home. But of course, he was in the moment, and at that moment, he wanted that gun. He still cried through the deli section, through the frozen food section, up the dairy aisle, back down again. Amari typically doesn't behave that way. He's a very calm-natured kid for the most part. But I was finally able to redirect him by giving him one of those hand baskets for the 8 items or less aisle. I let him weigh the grapes and the apples. He really just wanted to put it on the scale and watch the weight of the fruit drop the scale down. And, you know, just that small little thing redirected his attention and his focus. After that, he was all right, but we survived Kroger. So now let's fast forward to about 5:15. My 14-year-old is on the basketball team with his middle school. A2, which is AJ the second. He's named after his dad. Two schools that a friend from his field league basketball team plays on. No, it was a nail biter, but we couldn't help but cheer for both teams. We lost that game to free throws. It happens sometimes. They still played very well. I was proud of them. So I just crisscrossed the bat. But A2 is a good player. He's definitely an athlete. Unlike me, I played basketball, but I wasn't an athlete. But he is definitely a naturally talented, athletic kid. But what I can really appreciate about him is that win or lose, he doesn't bring it home with him. He leaves it on the court, and I'm so thankful for that. Doesn't that look pretty? And here's the final look. Yes, get into this simple off-camera 10-minute hairstyle. Super simple, no sewing, no gluing, no crocheting, just simple bobby pinned in a little hair. And yeah, I just bobby pinned in a track or two, and I used a little side comb. Simple. And here we go. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a big old thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to this channel, click the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can get every time I post a new video. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your 24 while I continue to do a little of this and a little of that. Until next time, I am Sunkissed Nick, and I thank you so much for watching. Thank you for supporting this channel. Oh, click the link above for another classy, sassy hair tutorial or a session of Sunkissed Says, okay? What if I just went out like this? Woo, that is not baby hair, honey. That is fully grown retirement hair.